All right, where are we going? Are we going to the garden? Yep. Say we're going to the garden. Going to the garden. With a mouthful of peanut butter cookie. Going to the garden, Bean? Yes, I see your bracelet. Yeah, did you find Oma's old bracelet? Yeah, it's yours now? Alright, let's go to the garden.
What? A rock?
Yeah, I see the big rock. Great big rock.
Woo.
Woo.
Rock.
Careful. You got a mouth full of cookie, girl.
It's done.
What stinks? Nothing stinks. No, it doesn't. You're silly. All right, over here. Let's go to the garden.
Going
to the garden. Going to the garden. Swing. Yeah. All right. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Cosmopolitan Cornbread. So, this is it. This is pretty much going to be the purge day for the garden as far as picking the last of all the things, because we have had such a warm autumn. Right up until yesterday, it's still been in the 90s. But today it's only about right around 69, 70 degrees at this very moment. But tonight we are going to apparently have our very first night in the 30s. And then a night even colder after that. And so that means we will very likely get our first frost. And so today I'm going to come out here and pick everything that I can possibly pick. All of the green tomatoes, the last of the herbs to harvest. Now, some of the things should be fine, like all of my garden sage, and of course the rosemary and stuff like that. It takes a really cold freeze to kill that. But I'm just going to harvest the last of what I can today, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to cover up my cabbage plants. Let me show you that over here. Would you believe that I still was picking zucchini this week? And there's another baby zucchini plant, or a baby zucchini right down in there, but it ain't gonna make it, I don't think. So, besides purging or picking all of the things, I'm going to cover my beds that have cabbages, cabbage and Brussels sprouts, and things like that. So I'll go ahead and I'll cover these up with ag fabric. I've also got, you may recall, where I had been planting some Egyptian walking onions. So I've got little baby walking onions coming up all over the place, pretty much everywhere that I planted them. You can see some right over there. But like I said, this'll get covered up with the protective fabric, and this is probably it for the garden. I'd say in a few days, if we do get that frost, this is all going to be looking absolutely sad and pitiful. Just in time for my family to come visit. My parents will be here this weekend, and this always seems to happen because they like to come and visit in the autumn when it's not so hot, and it seems like they always miss the garden. And now granted, it is looking rough because it's the end of the season and all of that, and there's stuff that I've just let go. But some of it still looks good. And it would have been nice for them to see this in person. So, little Miss Bean and I are going to get started on picking all the things. Yeah, is that a bean? Yeah, she sees the beans. Beans for Bean. Of course, these are the ones we use for seeds. We'll just leave these to dry on the vine.
Wait.
Yeah, you see it?
Woo.
Yeah, it's a big old bean, huh? We'll just let those dry in the vine and harvest the beans inside. Ooh. Looky what I just found. Alright, so this is a little bit of an educational moment. Now, all year long, we have only seen one hornworm out here in the garden, and it was on a pepper plant. I have not seen any hornworms all year long other than that one. But I just discovered one on the tomato plant up here. However, it's very unique, and I want to show you why. So this hornworm right here, you can see is covered with little white cylinders. And what this is its larva. Yeah, I see it. It's larva from a type of wasp, and I'll put the name of it up here in the corner. But this particular wasp is parasitic. It has kind of like a little needle that it uses to insert its eggs into hornworms, like this. The wasp larvae grow inside that hornworm, feed off the hornworm, and the hornworm dies, and the wasps reproduce. So if you ever see a hornworm that looks like this, they're not going to be doing much more damage to your garden. You might as well just leave them, because those wasp larvae will mature, they'll multiply, and they are... You found it! And they're beneficial to your garden. Did you find it? Yeah? Can you put it in the basket? Good job. Mm-hmm. You find some more? Good job. You found it. Yay! Good job, Bean. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pepper. Pepper, that's right. Very good. Say pepper. 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 Pepper, yeah. Pepper. 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 Mm-hmm. Pepper. Good job. Of course, we're getting half the plant, but that's okay, because you are a good helper. That's it. Oh, look, there's one. There's one right there. You see it? There we go. Oh. Put it in the basket. Look, here's some more. You see them? You see them right there?
Voodoo. Over.
Pepper. Mm-hmm. Peppers. Where'd it go? I don't know, baby. I think you got all the peppers.
I don't.
I think you got them all.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't. I don't.
All right, friends, so it is actually the next day. I had gone out there and picked all of the last of the tomatoes, the peppers, and all of that. I also picked a whole bunch of hibiscus roselle, and that is to dry for tea. And something else that I wanted to share with y'all real quick is a package that came in the mail. It is this right here. So I get a lot of questions about the t-shirts that you see me wearing pretty often. Well, not when it's 1,000,000.5 degrees outside, but it has cooled down now, so I can handle wearing sleeves. I'm super hot natured, so you don't see me wearing sleeves a whole lot in the summer or early fall or late spring, hardly at all. But as you can see, I got the sleeves on. We got down into the 30s last night. We'll be down into the 30s again tonight. It's only 60 degrees outside. It's absolutely beautiful, minus the smoke from the wildfires. But this is a package that came in the mail for me yesterday. I just opened it up because I want to share with you guys about these. So as I was saying, I get questions about the t-shirts that y'all see me wearing, and specifically like the faith-based one. Now, chances are, if they're not one of my own designs, they came from Sanctified Supply Company. Sanctified Supply Company is just a sweet family. They live in Missouri, Ava, Missouri, and they have a t-shirt company, and they do t-shirts and hoodies and stickers and all the fun things. You could hear Willow playing on the piano in the other room. But I haven't even looked at these yet. They sent me a goodie box of some of their t-shirts. Now, I've got a whole bunch of their Biblical Feast shirts. Sukkot or Tabernacles, Shavuot, Pentecost, the Feast of Trumpets. You know, I've got a whole bunch of them. Passover, you name it, I've just about got one for, I think, every feast, if not almost all of the feasts of the Bible. So let's see what they sent me. Now, they had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to team up with them and do an affiliate thing with them, at least for a little while, see how it goes. I said absolutely. And so they sent me this goodie box of shirts to share with y'all. So this first one is their Stay Humble and Kind shirt. Of course, it's got mountains and a camping tent and the woods and the water and all of that. A great design. I love it. It's right up my alley. All right, what do we got next here? I don't know what all's in here, so we'll see what they sent me. If you've been watching my videos lately, you know that this is something that I am actually very burdened about. The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. We should be burdened for souls. We should be burdened for people who don't know the Lord. I know something I have prayed quite a bit is, Father, help me to be your hands and feet. Help me to be the tool that you can't put down. All right, the next one is Within the same theme, fishers of men. Fishers of men. As he called some of the apostles as they were fishing in their boat, he said, "Come with me, and I will make you fishers of men." All right, we got 2 more in here. Let's see what they sent. So this one's olive green. Oh, I actually have this one, but in a different color. And I get a lot of comments about this shirt, especially when I wear it out in public. So on the front, it just says, you know, the Sanctified, has the Sanctified Supply Company logo. And on the back, "Come out of her, my people." That's Revelation 18:4. "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive of her plagues." When we come to the Father, and we are one of His, we are living in the world, but we're not supposed to be of the world. Come out of her, my people. All right, got one more here. Let's see what it is.
My daddy.
Oh, I like this one too. This one's for the ladies specifically. "In a Barbie world, be like Esther, Hannah, Ruth, Mary, and Deborah." Isn't that fun? Love it. We definitely need some more Esthers and Hannahs and Ruths and Marys and Deborahs in this world. So, with the cool weather being here, it is perfect that they have sent me these t-shirts because you'll actually see me wearing them. Cool weather means sleeves for me. But if you like these designs, you can check out their website. I will put a link in the video description down below. And if you see something there that you just have to have, whether it's a t-shirt or a sticker or a hoodie or anything else like that, they've got some hats too, you can save 10% if you use my discount code, Cornbread. And I believe it's in all caps, so make sure you put it in all caps, Cornbread, and save 10%. So that is it for today, friends. Thank you for spending some time with me here again at the Mountain Homestead. Please continue to pray for all of those who have been affected and devastated by these hurricanes in Appalachia and all the way down through the east, down to Florida. But also, please be in prayer for the Mountain West. It's not getting a lot of media attention, but there are wildfires out of control and just as much devastation happening on the other side of the country as there is on the east. And driving home today from Fort Smith this morning and just breathing in all of the smoke from the wildfires here really brings that to mind. I was praying last night, and amazingly, when I looked at the news report this morning, might just be a coincidence, maybe not, but about 10 minutes after I was praying to the Father about the fire and asking for mercy and asking Him to get it under control before it reaches homes and destroys more lives, about 10 minutes after I had prayed, they said the fire was contained. I'm just thanking God for it. So again, thanks for spending some time with me here today. My name is Constance from Cosmopolitan Cornbread, and I'll talk to y'all next time.